If you're a financial advisor, there is nothing more important to spend your time, energy, and resources on figuring out how to do than online marketing. Check out the math and you'll see exactly why I say that. So for this example, let's say that your average client has $250,000 in investable assets. And then your average fee is 1%. So the annual revenue per client comes to $2,500. We're then going to take that annual revenue per client, $2,500, and we're going to multiply it by the client tenure. So the client tenure, this is how long on average a client stays with you. I'm going to use a conservative number here. We're going to call it 15 years. There's research out there that says it's closer to 20 or 30, but let's just use 15 for this example. So you've got 2,500 multiplied by 15 years. That gives us a very important number, which is the lifetime value of the client, which comes to $37,500. So now we know the lifetime value of a client that has $250,000 in investable assets is $37,500. That's how much that client is worth. So we're going to take that number, $37,500, and we're going to divide it by the cost of client acquisition, or the CAC, the client acquisition cost. And when we look up in this industry, how much does it cost to acquire a client with $250,000 in investable assets? The median number is $3,800. So we're going to divide the lifetime value, $37,500, by the cost to acquire that client, which is $3,800. And what we get is a ratio of 10 to 1. So the lifetime value to client acquisition cost is 10 to 1. That means for every single dollar that you put into marketing, you get $10 back. See, if advisors knew this, that online marketing could be predictable. You could know exactly how much it costs to acquire your client, and you can know exactly how much that client is going to pay you over the lifetime of them being your client. Who wouldn't do this? 10 to 1. 10 to 1 is unheard of. You can build empires off 3 to 1. 10 to 1 is just ridiculous, and I think it's 10 to 1 in this space because nobody's doing it. And nobody's doing it not because it doesn't work. Nobody's doing it because it's complex. And when you start talking to somebody that knows about internet marketing, they're gonna say things like retargeting pixel and funnels and audience building and LTV and CAC. And there's this whole world of specialized terms that are really important, but it can just go over your head at first. This is why I think there is nothing more important for an advisor to be learning, focusing on, and really diving into than online marketing. If you figure this out, your business will explode. The best thing that you could do with your time over the next 3 to 5 years is master how to market online.